stone that holds the secrets of your life. Just look how far we've come. I wish you could see me run. Run with me.
Only going long. Lee gets the touch. What a chance! It is Zaha, 17 years old, and he gives George Burley the perfect start to the season. Cadogan. Nicely done. Here's Ambrose. It's crept in. 26 minutes gone. Palace 2, Leicester 0. Looks good, Cadogan. Still seems to have all the tricks, and so too does Zaha. And it's parried by Wheel, and it's turned in by Lee. And Paulo Sousa's beginning as Leicester manager is getting worse and worse. Nielsen to Dyer. Here's Nielsen. All you can hear are the Crystal Palace fans going through their songbook, but maybe through King, Leicester have some hope here. Well, Sellers Park has just been one song after another from the Palace fans, but it's those of Leicester you can hear now. Oh, it's a misjudgment. Howard and DJ Campbell, 3-2. 5 minutes to go. Is the time. Howard turned it back. Campbell scores, 3-2.
First corner of the game then for Macclesfield on this near side. Towards the far side where Nat Brown gets a header that's looped, and it's in. Leicester couldn't keep it out. Nat Brown with the goal, and not the start that Paulo Sousa wanted in his first home game in charge. Gallagher. Ballers into and Gesson. He's laid it off to Howard. That's a good save, but Nielsen, his first two in, and will score for Leicester. And the Foxes are level. Vega's punch didn't really get much distance. Here's Wellens. Fryatt coming to the near side, nice skill. And a nice goal. Leicester get themselves in front. At the start of the second half, whatever Paulo Sousa said at half-time has certainly done the trick. Wellens, first time looking for Fryatt in on goal. And there's another one for him. 2 goals in 4 minutes. Leicester now lead by 3 goals to 1. McKendy. Squeezes one through to Brisley on this near side, but a space for him. The cross comes in, and that's it. Macclesfield are back in it again. McKendy, who started the move, has finished it with a header. And Leicester now lead by 3 goals to 2. Fryatt. Always a tricky customer, but he's been blocked out. Here's Nielsen. On to Howard. Plenty of options in there. This is Wellens. Oh, it's a great finish into the top corner. Surely now Leicester can start to think about round 2. The 2-goal advantage is restored. Hobbs. Oh, he's got caught out there. Wedgbury has a chance to cross. It's a shot saved by Logan, and it's in. Macclesfield back in it again, 7 minutes remaining. Daniel with the goal that makes it 4-3 to the home side.
In goes that corner. Oh, and the header off the crossbar! With Steele beaten, sent back in by Wellens, but behind for another corner. The referee wants the wall to stay back its required distance. It will do now. It's going to be DJ Campbell's free kick, and a super save from Borough's rookie goalkeeper, Jason Steele. Campbell, what a first half he's had so far. DJ Campbell here to Andy King, flags up, won't count. Once again, the DJ Campbell was the man here to pull the strings for Leicester. Oh, he's level, isn't he? Nice McManus there playing him on, I wonder. Dyer. Hoyt's mistake, it's Lloyd Dyer's cross, it's DJ Campbell's header, which should have been a goal.
So the 45 minutes are very nearly up here. Ross Wallace, oh, the deflection has taken it in. Ross Wallace's shot off Marino, nothing the keeper could do. Here's Alexander, the grand old man of football, of course. Here's Wallace with a cross, Iwalumo stretching and turns it in. Here's Eagles, going to get back again from Elliott. He's gone down under the challenge of Lamy, and the referee says penalty. Well, was there contact there? So Graham Alexander with a chance to make it 3-0, and Burnley's unbeaten start to the season continues. Leicester continue with the jitters.
Leeds overcame Lincoln in the last round 4-0. This will be a much tougher task, I'm sure, against Leicester City. The Australian Kilkenny, not a bad ball either. The cross is good, the head is even better from David Sommer, and the South African has his third goal in 2 games. Leeds 1, Leicester 0. Wellens, as always, directing operations. He called for Danny Engessen to make a run, and the Frenchman does just that. Was that ball out over the line? Well, Leeds thought it was. Engessen has played it across. Poor control from Bradley Johnson. Could be a chance here. It's the equaliser, driven in hard and low by Richie Wellens. Leicester are level. Johnson's lack of control was costly. The shot was too good for Higgs. So the free kick is taken quickly, right under Grayson's nose. Oh, handball surely! Collins there extended the right arm and can have absolutely no complaints. Gallagher was close to him and led the appeal. Howard, it is 2-1 Leicester, and Steve Howard, who has scored regularly down the years against Leeds, has done it again.
Very nearly got it through to Long there. Moreno's recovered. Or has he? Here's Kebe.
Should have shot.
Chance here for Gylfi Sigurdsson. And Reading lead. Last season's top scorer. Oakley. Neatly working it to Lloyd Dyer. LeMay on the outside. Only one thing in Dyer's mind. Oh, fabulous! Quite simply fabulous! Lloyd Dyer sets the walkers alight, and it is a sensational equaliser.
And that is a super strike. One thing in his mind, cuts in, keeps coming, and he doesn't get closed down, and he takes full advantage of the space that he's afforded. A really good strike, and it's the pace that takes the ball past Adam Federici, and there's the celebration. Be quiet.
Howard. Little dink from King, who wants the return. Musa. King. Now Dyer! Oh, super save! Top class from Adam Federici.
Well, I think everybody in this stadium thought that was 2-1 Leicester.
Clipped in tidily and powered home. Yet again in the goals, the Reading captain. 2 last time out, ended in defeat. That could just be the winner here for Matt Mills and Reading. Bit more time this afternoon for Leicester to reply. Fry very nearly, Dyer close. Howard! Oh, amazing! Mills at one end and Mills at the other.
Wow.
Dyer. Lame's header blocked away. Tries to keep it alive. Howard! Scrambled away. All hands on deck for Reading, but they survive.
Well, sometimes you just know when it's not going to be your day. They won't give up, Leicester. They'll keep throwing the kitchen sink at Reading.
On by Howard Fry. Tried the overhead. King!
Whistle's gone.
The referee rules it out. Cut short the celebrations.
Well, he's given a foul. And right on cue, I was just saying it wasn't going to be Leicester's day, was I? This is why he's just given a foul for that.
Tussling and coming off second best. I think he thought he was impeded there, but the referee has way play on. Coventry make progress out to Mackindo and Platt. Coventry take the lead in the derby. Wellens finds Oakley. Waghorn. Unlucky. Good header. Deserved better. Gallagher. On towards Dyer. Well, it might reach Dyer. It does reach King. And a cheeky little finish. And Leicester deservedly have their equaliser. Beautiful finish from Andy King. Just look at the way in which he clips it delicately into the net.
Here's Naylor joining in on that left-hand side. Oh, he's gone for goal! Oh, my word! What a strike! Lee Naylor. That's good distribution by the goalkeeper. He's picked out Dyer here. And suddenly the defence is looking a little stretched. Dyer. Waghorn! Oh! How did he miss? He's asking himself the same question. Here's Burner. Picking his spot and finds it nicely. King with the equaliser. It's 1-1. Just a little look up and measured the ball to absolute perfection. Flick on is by Howard. Here's Nielsen. Now Wellens has got a bit of space here, and it's a nicely placed pass and a nicely placed finish. A second for King, and looking to hold on for the first league win of the season now. Real astute football and a wonderfully calm finish. David Marshall's kick is not a good one, he's given it away. Here's Lloyd Dyer, this should finish it. Oh, he's hit the post. What an opportunity. I wonder if they'll regret that.
Sean Derry QPR, who've had a terrific start to the season under Neil Warnock. Taarabt knocked into the centre here, and the header is good. Very good from Jamie Mackie, and Rangers lead by a goal to nil against Leicester. Well, that's gone high. Away by Hill. Slipped into the area, still a chance here for Richie Wellens, who flashes it across, right across the face of the net, but Leicester might well have been level there. Lidget Wood. Oh, lovely little ball through it, bisected the defence, and Leicester were caught napping there. It is still Mackie, and Mackie goes on beyond Morrison and rolls it into the far corner. A superb individual effort by Mackie, who can't stop scoring at the moment.
Tom Kennedy, ball in towards Howard, laid off to Dyer. Good save by Ashdown and turned home by Morrison. Perfect start for Leicester, 3 minutes in. Steve Howard doing what he does best, into the path of Dyer. Ashdown thought he'd done enough. Morrison the first to react. Here comes Dyer down the right-hand side. Abbey in support. Gallagher with a bit of time. Oh, it's come back off the bar. Leicester very, very close to grabbing a second. Dyer. King will get there first, and he will find Lloyd Dyer in space. And he's beaten Ashdown at the near post. And Leicester look to be heading into the final 16 of the Carling Cup. Andy King with the pass, and Ashdown would be disappointed to be beaten at his near post. Kitson. It's a turn that's caught Leicester out. There's a good save. It's Forster Lawrence who scored. 8 minutes to go. Could be 8 very interesting minutes.
Pompey quiet, in full voice. Marks with a corner, surely that was a handball. Penalty to Portsmouth, a quite incredible handball, and Pompey have a penalty.
Well, the referee, I think everybody in the ground saw that, didn't they? Even the supporters at the other end of the pitch.
A rush of blood from Michael Morrison. Lawrence scores! 2 goals in as many games, and Portsmouth hit the front as the roof almost comes off Fratton Park. Nugent trying to break clear. Now he's bundled over, and the assistant's seen it on this near side, and there could be trouble here for Leicester City. A red card. Wow. Miguel Vitor went racing back, but then brought down Nugent right on the edge of the penalty area. And Leicester City, it goes from bad to worse. They are down to 10. Lawrence looks like he fancies it.
It's Lawrence, hits the jackpot. Portsmouth have breathing space, and the night gets worse for Leicester City.
This is Kitson. Good save from Logan. On the follow-up though is Dave Nugent. He's missed the first one, but he scored the second one.
He has been under fire, but he's got Leicester City in the line of fire. And David Nugent surely seals this game for Portsmouth.
Nugent again. Portsmouth really in the mood here. Now it's Kitson. He's onside! It's 4! Is this the night that Portsmouth finally rise from their knees? It's Nielsen again. There's plenty back here as Howard tries to barge his way through, and he's done just that. Too little, too late probably for Leicester City. But Steve Howard has pulled a goal back for Paulo Sousa's team.
Sometimes you've just got to do what you've got to do, and it's just a long, high, hopeful throw. Challenges for it first, it breaks fairly kindly, but then he's really aware, Steve Howard, isn't he? Watch this first touch as the ball drops. That touch there gives him this opportunity. Just pokes the ball with his toe.
Lawrence with the cross. Oh, they left it to each other. Kicks in! Another mistake at the back by Leicester City is punished. Portsmouth rampant. Brown, and what the fans want, knows to shoot, tricking his way through, it's Michael Brown. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! That is magnificent!
And you just wonder how much of a hangover there'll be from that 6-1 defeat the other day. Here's Waghorn. Oh, it's in! Through the legs of Ruddy, and what a start for Leicester. Just 2 minutes played, and a stroke of luck gives them a goal. Here's Houlihan. Looking to have a little bit of a dabble here, Wes Houlihan. And the cross might fall here to Holt. Crofts, 1-1, all square. Good response from Norwich. Kennedy. Dyer just hesitates a little and Crofts takes it off him. Here's Martin. It's the second attempt to put it over. Was that a handball? Yes, it is. The penalty's given. Well, the arm was definitely up, as the referee says. It's always likely to be a penalty kick. Here's Houlihan to make it 2-1 for Norwich. 8 minutes into the second half, they have the lead now to Norwich City. It's nicely done by Houlihan. And Adam Drury, the left-back, has made good ground here and finishes very nicely indeed. It's looking bleak again for Leicester. They trail 3-1 now. Here's Dyer. Plenty to aim for in the penalty area, including King. Fryatt off the line, not the second time. 3-2, and a very quick response by Leicester. Little touch and a turn here, and Fryatt not denied at the second attempt. Here's Houlihan. Well, he wasn't looking at goal, but he's found it. And with 15 minutes to go, it's a 2-goal cushion that Norwich have again. Well, desperate times here for Leicester, having conceded 6 just a few days ago, conceding 4 today. And maybe they haven't quite given up on this one just yet. Fryatt! 4-3, and still 12 minutes to play. Well, there's an awful tangle going on here. Leicester wanted that ball back and wanted to get on with it. The referee trying to sort things out. Oh, the card's coming out. It's a red card. And Matty Fryatt, having scored the goal, is sent off. Well, maybe this is a little harsh because he was desperately wanting to get on with it. Leon Barnett trying to slow things down, and Fryatt sent off.
Gallagher picking out Waghorn. His first touch was heavy, his second though has stuck it through the legs of the defender, and the third is in the back of the net. 10 minutes gone and Leicester lead. The kind of start that interim managers Chris Powell and Mike Stell could only dream of last night. Martin Waghorn makes it a reality. Allen's pass was intercepted, Bernardo using his strength to win it back. Here's Wellens, onto Dyer, shot was blocked, he'll get another chance and he'll score. 2-0 to Leicester. Dyer doubles the lead. Murphy it was that made the block, but it was Dyer quickest back to his feet. Ball out to Dagnall. It's a looping shot that's come back off the post. Another chance perhaps, it's flicked in by O'Connor. Hobbs was first to the ball. There's Waghorn. Now Wellens. Thought about the shot. Now King. He's teed up Musa. Straight into the bottom corner. Surely now Leicester can celebrate their second win of the season. Even Chris Powell can join in the celebrations. All this taking place in front of the incoming manager Sven-Göran Eriksson.
A new era at the Walkers Stadium. England boss Sven-Göran Eriksson back in club management, and his first job at Leicester to get them out of the bottom three. Goes Howard. Oakley and on towards King, and it's crept in. Andy King gives Sven-Göran Eriksson the perfect start to the new era. 2 minutes gone at the Walkers Stadium, and Andy King, his shot somehow squirming through the grasp of Matt Duke. Leicester 1, Hull 0. Sven-Göran Eriksson begins with a goal. King. Waghorn, and maybe, just maybe, Matt Duke has atoned for allowing King's shot to creep in earlier. That's a good save. No doubt that Hull have expressed themselves a lot better, and Corran has put them level, and there was a feeling that this equaliser was coming. Nigel Pearson on his return to the Walkers. Kilban, good save, really good save by Wheel. Recalled today by Sven-Göran Eriksson, and keeping it at 1-1.
Abbey. Rather slow build-up in the move, and maybe a bit of pep added to it now by Norton, the former Sheffield United defender. On he goes, still Norton, and the ball is looped in. It took a deflection, I think, off Collins, but Norton will claim the goal. Leeds 0, Leicester 1. And Norton will enjoy this as a former Sheffield United player returning to Yorkshire, and scores the ball beneath the bar. Sommer is beneath this one. And Leeds will struggle again here to get back as Leicester build. Chances maybe for Steve Howard. And Howard, who scored in the Carling Cup here only a month or so ago, has replicated the feat. Leeds 0, Leicester City 2, and it looks like the Foxes are going to win at Ellen Road for the second time in a month. Leeds needing something desperately here now, and it is Becchio, and the Argentine gives them something to feed off. 10 minutes to go, and Leeds are back in it.
Hobbs into Musa. Now Lloyd Dyer. Tate is a Swansea defender, and he's got beyond him. Manages to pull the ball back. Claims for a penalty there as well. Ruled out by the referee as Tate gives Dyer a nudge. Dyer will take it short to Wellens. Plenty of options in the middle. Here's Curtis Davis. Wonderful save from De Vries. Davis can hardly believe it. And up and under from Williams. That will fall for Pratley. First time ball looking to release Emnes. He's up against Davis, and he gets his shot away and scores. The substitute has only been on for 5 minutes. Swansea lead. Pratley dispossession, Richie Wellens. This is Emnes. Goes beyond Hobbs. What's his cross like? It's a good one, and Sinclair has wrapped it up in injury time. Sven-Goran Eriksson heading for his first Leicester defeat.
Here's Barnes down that right-hand side. Trying to keep tracks, but fails to do so. Choi with a little pull back. Bednar. Half blocked away, but Cox will finish. And Albion have an early lead. Choi doing well here. Bednar helping it on. Might have been well, I was going to say offside, but the right back was playing them on. Header away. Albion, by the way, have never lost here at the Walker Stadium. And leading at the moment by that 1-0 in these early stages of this second half. But here's an opportunity. Gallagher, and a deflection. And it's Nicky Shorey who's put it into his own goal. Leicester get themselves level. Little he could do about that. Just a hit and a hope here. Oh, Logan has made a real hash of it and handed it on a plate to Choi. Well, the goalkeeper hangs his head in shame. He knows that he really should have done a lot better with that. And easy for Choi. It's Barnes with a corner. It's Reed with a header. Down and in. Defender on the post. But even he couldn't do much about that. It's cleared only as far as Cox, who's going to size one up here! And that just about finishes it for West Brom. The last minute of the game, and a fourth goal. Just has a look and a touch, and flies it in.
Vitor. Now Gallagher. Waghorn, little step up in the momentum, and Gallagher hits it. And it fizzes over the bar. Norton going long. Waghorn doing well to hold off Brown, actually. And Abe picks it up and finds Gallagher. And Gallagher picks out the corner of Lonergan's net. And Leicester lead. Owed a lot to Waghorn, who managed to find Abbey, and Gallagher managed to find the corner of the goal. Howard back to Norton. Here's Abbey. And now Wellens. And Gallagher looking for a second, denied by Lonergan.
Could be Wellens with the right foot or Waghorn with the left. And there's a signal from Waghorn, and it's met by Miguel Vitor! Glanced in beyond the Barnsley goalkeeper. He had no hope. Leicester City have the lead here from the head of the Portuguese. Perfectly flighted in by Waghorn, and an excellent little header from Miguel Vitor. Oh, it's in! It's a second goal here for Leicester City. Andy King is the man who's finished it all off. 5 minutes to go, and Leicester on their way to back-to-back victories now.
What's it going to be? Gallagher. Brilliant. Terrific free kick from Gallagher. Well, it was just textbook, out of the reach, in the corner. Here's Reed, though. Yates alongside him, comes to Yates. 1-1. Simple goal for Sheffield United, tucked away by Mark Yates. Looks like Reed's going to hit it. Well, he leaves it, in fact, for Yates, and it turned out to be a very good decision. 2-1, Sheffield United ahead of the Walkers. Sheffield United heading for victory. Leicester will be wondering just how they've managed to lose this one, but it's a handball against Yates. A penalty, a lifeline, King's header off the arm of Yates. Mr. Reliable, Steve Howard. 2-2, right at the end.
Always a special atmosphere when these two meet, a genuine East Midlands derby. It is Chris Commons, who he gets his feet all tangled up there, the Derby midfield man. Back for Leacock. Barker now. Such a stalwart defender for Derby County over recent times. Great tackling back by Howard, though. Barker was dispossessed and could pay the penalty for that. There's an opportunity here, and he doesn't miss those. The goal from Andy King gives Leicester a priceless advantage in the derby. Against Derby, it was Howard who'd won it back, though. Wellens with a precision pass, and King, cool as you like, 1-0 Leicester. Derby torn asunder. The initial mistake by Barker is heavily punished. Chris Wheel, who made a horrible error on this ground last season, which was costly for the side. Now it is Leicester moving more sweetly forward, with Norton making the run into the area. He was clipped. It is a penalty kick for Leicester. Chris Commons, the guilty party. Good run from Norton, though, no doubt about the decision, and it will be Steve Howard, a former Ramsey member, to try and put the game beyond Derby County. 2-0, Leicester lead, 3 points surely in the bag.
Here's Howard. Looking for the run here of Andy King. Oh, that's clumsy from David James, and the finger points. Well, the goalkeeper's claiming he took the ball, but it's a penalty. And you can hardly complain with that, can you? So Howard with a chance to give Leicester the lead here. Oh, James, how did he save that? Off the boot, I think, going the wrong way and somehow kept it out. There's McAllister. Oh, Pittman! Nobody picked him up. Now the man who's off the bench has scored the opening goal. Pittman playing it out wide here. And Clarkson doesn't control it. On the poor throw from the goalkeeper has given Clarkson another chance, and he's put it in stoppage time. Unbelievable.
It'll be Wellens to take. It'll be him or the teenager Greg Cunningham. Chipped in by Cunningham. Very nearly getting round the back. Bednar, it's blocked away. Super save there to deny Curtis Davis. Two of the new boys coming so close for Leicester. Cunningham in again. Vassell. Curtis Davis back. Gallagher! Oh, he holds his head. More space for Gunter on this right. Oh, Bednar, he split the Forest defence here. Forced wide by his first touch, but here come the reinforcements. Vassell. Still Vassell, he's opened it up! And touchdown! Leicester lead, made by Vassell, finished by King, 1-0.
Well, finished by King is something that's been said in these parts an awful lot this season. Right place, right time. But it's all down to Darius Vassell's persistence. He picks the ball, up there, and he's surrounded by, look at that, 3 tackles he breaks through, and as that ball is played, Andy King is clearly onside as the ball deflects, but Billy Davies will be questioning the defending there. Darius Vassell gets through way too easily. In the midst of that, Lee Camp makes a good save, but falls straight to Andy King, and Leicester have got the lead.
Goal number 8 of the season for Andy King, 3 in his last 5. Looking to inject a little bit of urgency, but instead it's wayward from McCleary. Now here comes King. Still King, goes for the curler. Wellens leading the Leicester charge. King. Howard! Super save from Camp, and that keeps Forest in it.
Jordan Much to take this Watford corner towards the far post. On it's in. John Eustace had far too much time, and he's picked out the bottom corner beyond Chris Wheel. Hobbs. McGuinness dispossessed him. Cowie knocks one forward, and Wheel has come out, so he's missed it. There's a chance here for Will Buckley, and he's taken it. And Watford now lead by 2-0. Here's Vassell. Kyle Norton is overlapping. Oh, did that come off the hand? It did. Referee gives the penalty. Andrew Taylor is penalised. Gallagher with the normal run-up. And the normal finish. Leicester are back in it. No stopping that one. It's Gallagher or Cunningham. It is Gallagher, and it's a comeback. Gallagher gets them both. It's 2-2 with 20 minutes to go. A goal certainly worth celebrating. Jordan Much with the corner. Taylor first to the loose ball, back out to Much again. Same options are in the middle. And it's in. I think it's Danny Graham. And with 5 minutes to go, Watford may have snatched it at the death.
Artis. That's a lovely ball. Great run by Coppinger. Who can he pick out in the middle? Goal for Doncaster. It's a wonderful finish. And Doncaster in front through Billy Sharp. Arbe. King getting the better of Stock. Now Norton. Dyer is free to his right. First run since he came on from the bench, Dyer. Sullivan in strongly, penalty given! Sullivan sliding in on Dyer, and the referee, James Lennington, points to the spot. Paul Gallagher scored from the spot a week ago in that draw at Watford. Now he has the chance to level here against Doncaster. Interesting technique as he stands with his back to goal. Gallagher blasts it home. All square at the Walkers. Cunningham will take. Headed away by Martis. Out as far as Norton. Getting it back from Davis. Wellens. Vitor is unmarked in the box. Wellens will go himself. What a rocket from Richie Wellens against his former club. And Leicester City in front on the hour mark. You can't say that it hasn't been on the cards. Again looking for Thomas, cleared by Vitor, out as far as O'Connor. Maybe a chance for Leicester City to break here at speed. Sell down for Gallagher. Look at this, they've got players over on this right-hand side. If Wellens can use it wisely, he's picked out Norton, the right back. 3-1 Leicester. From one end of the pitch to the other. And Kyle Norton makes no mistake. Buries the opportunity. It's a wonderful counter-attack from Leicester, who now begin to feel that 3 points are in the bag again. Dyer brought it down beautifully on the chest, through for Vassell, out comes Sullivan, it's 4! Darius Vassell with his first goal for Leicester City, and if they can get him scoring goals, Leicester City will be very confident of marching up this championship table. What a turnaround at the Walkers Stadium. Inside the last minute of added time. Is there a fifth for Leicester? Waghorn has it. Flag stays down. King is in. Against the post. Waghorn. There's the fifth. Well, it's ever so cruel on Doncaster. But Leicester have ripped them apart second half, that is for sure. After that very generous penalty on the stroke of half-time.
Delaney was on hand to meet it. O'Connor on. This is Fallon now. And the perfect start for Ipswich Town. It's Norris, the captain, who gets them off on the right foot.
Leicester need to be a little more direct than they've been.
Fallon. Scotland. Jason Scotland doubles Ipswich's advantage, and they will just pray that this match can be finished. Scotland. There's O'Connor. Tidy turn away from Norton. He showed too much to Abbey, but he's got it back. O'Connor into a great area. It's 3. It's another for Jason Scotland, and Ipswich now 3-0 up before half-time.
Bitingly cold. The action's been warm enough so far. And just on cue, Gradel scores. Against his former club, and in fairness to him, his celebration is subdued. Snodgrass will take it. Headed away by Howard. And drilled back in by Snodgrass. Speculative, but accurate. 2-0, leads in control. Gallagher's challenge, and Vassell against Schmeichel. Oh, now then, penalty. Is it going to get worse for Schmeichel? No, no red card. Well, Schmeichel remains on the field, but he can't prevent Gallagher. 2-1, 20 minutes to go. Cleared as far as King. Brilliant! Magnificent from Andy King. What a volley. Oh, he enjoyed that. He'll enjoy seeing it again. Brilliant goal.
bounces off Bednar. This is Trotter away down the right-hand side. Two in the middle in blue shirts. One of them is Morrison. 1-0 Millwall. Alan Dunn to take the free kick. Morrison, as ever, the Tigers on this near side. Eventually came to him. It's a cross that stood up to the far post. Punchin, cleared away by Hobbs. Punchin, one of the smallest men on the field, was up for that one. And he could be in again here, and he is. And Millwall have doubled their lead. Punchin, the goal scorer. Done there before Dyer. Leicester have won it back, and there's a big chance here for Lloyd Dyer. Just wide of the post. Scraped the post as it went wide. Wellens. Linking up with Dyer. Wellens again. Oh, that was a nasty challenge from Alan Dunn. All eyes on Mike Russell, the referee. Elsewhere, all hell breaks loose. Mike Russell has pulled Alan Dunn to one side, and I don't think it's a surprise that a red card is shown. Both feet off the ground. And Millwall will play the final 35 minutes with 10 men.
Been all Leicester in these opening 10 minutes, and Hull have to backtrack again here now. Wellens, who started the game promisingly, lovely ball in and crashed into the net by Darius Vassell. Arms are raised suggesting offside, but Vassell has his second goal for Leicester, and they lead here at the Kingston Communications Stadium. 1-0 Leicester City. Driven in hard, a shout for a penalty there. Wellens was one of those shouting, oh dear, that looks ugly. That's a horrible challenge by Rossignol. And clearly Greg Cunningham has a bad injury here. And it's a red card, a straight red as well for Liam Rossignol.
Gallagher looking to chip it in here. Oh, where's this going? It's in! Oh my word! Well, Burner will claim it, but a real mix-up there between Angle Rangel and Darius de Vries. But Leicester don't mind. They have the lead after 6 minutes, and Bruno Burner is claiming the goal. Williams does well. Sinclair with a touch out wide and gets it back here. Here's Pratley. Sinclair! Goal! And 12 minutes played, it's 1-1. So a game that's promising plenty of goals here. Gallagher again to try and deliver something. The header is off the line. Morrison with the first attempt. Vassell tucks it in. It's 2-1. Morrison here, unmarked virtually. The goalkeeper couldn't do much about it. Hoisted long towards Beattie. It's not a bad ball, actually. Beattie can't control it, but he has support here from Pratley. And here's Sinclair! Oh, he's put it wide. What a chance.
Like all good FA Cup third-round meetings, it is a story of favourites and underdogs. Manchester City 30 places above Leicester in the league structure, yet facing a team brimming with confidence, born of 4 successive home wins in the Championship. For Leicester City, it's a welcome distraction from the more earthy business of organising a playoff push. And it's precisely the sort of occasion Leicester City have been longing for in the wilderness years away from the Premier League. Today they get their chance to beat one of the heavyweight teams in the top division. 19 is in charge of this tie, and we're underway. The Walker Stadium sold out and bursting at the seams with excitement.
A meeting of foxes and citizens. A prize for the winners. A visit to Notts County in the 4th round. Leicester City taking the goal to our right in the first half. Immediate activity for Darius Vassell. A former Leicester City player. And they've carved out the corner. Paul Gallagher is responsible for the free kicks and corners. Dyer back to Paul Gallagher. And what a start that is! They couldn't have asked for a better one. Saul Bamba in his very first appearance for Sven-Göran Eriksson's Leicester City.
I was going to say that if Manchester City are asleep, they don't start brightly, they don't get in Leicester's faces. This is Leicester's cup final, and they've started ever so well. They've got themselves a corner. It's so simple, they're half asleep. The ball comes, it's a lovely glance, and who is marking who? They're all looking at each other, and it's 1-0. Leicester have started very, very well, and that's the problem. When you're a big team and you come to a place like this, you've got to have your stall set out, and Manchester City have started too, well, poorly to say the least.
Here it comes then, and Patrick Vieira, and wheeled in enough. Forward by Dyer, an escape for Leicester. Sven-Göran Eriksson very enthusiastic in terms of this FA Cup tie. In his words, Leicester City have nothing to lose. Tevez, Milner, around Bamba, James Milner, just like that, the equaliser. Stylish goal. It's a only compelling encounter this so far. 1 goal apiece. Bamba for Leicester. Milner for Manchester City. Vassell. There's Wellens. And Abe. To forward all that often. Yuki Abe. My goodness, how well he hit that one. Fine save from Joe Hart.
Well, you've got to say, Leicester, when they do get it down and go through Wellens, which they did there, they do create space, and that's a terrific strike. And Hart didn't see that till late. Abbey gets a lot of power. Lescott's blocking Hart's view, and he just gets his right hand onto it and pushes it away. Corner.
Leicester always carrying a threat at corners. Gallagher! And Bamba's up again! And it's fielded by Hart.
Maybe he's a better centre-forward than centre-half. I think that was a delivery and he should have scored. It's a terrific header. Joe Hart does well to push it up the air. It's a terrific, and again, free headers, there's no challenge here. It's a good save by Hart, and that team keeps hold of it very, very well.
Vassell. Good movement from Leicester in this first half. Wellens, what a ball that is! Andy King tried to chip Joe Hart, and he just glanced over to his left, King, to see what options he had available.
Well, there's the ability of Wellens to spot a pass. What a wonderful pass, and King, as I said before the game, loves to make runs forward. He tried the right thing. He did try to chip Joe Hart, he was very unlucky.
Now Tevez. Too many significant touches of the ball from Tevez in this first half, but what a pass that was! And it should have been 2-1. It should have been the second goal. Adam Johnson, right beside Joe. Taken short by Johnson. Milner. Johnson. Now Milner, low and hard, Tevez! Well, he's been quiet by his own high standards, but Carlos Tevez makes no mistake. And Manchester City have the lead in the final minutes of the first half. And that's Paul Gallagher. Gallagher sending it in, and Hart spilling it! It's 2-2, Andy King, the Leicester City captain. The Walker Stadium erupts with joy. But it was slingshot defending by Manchester City. It's a big part of the Gallagher repertoire. And he's able to produce at set pieces. Gallagher with it, and Bamba
Milner was back there.
I've got to say that I can't believe Manchester City defending set pieces. Zonal is not working. How many headers has Bamba won today? Well done, James Milner, been on the post. That's why teams should have 2 on the post, I think. But another free header.
Well, they were a bit slow to get bodies back, Leicester, that time. James Milner, Carlos Tevez, and Nigel de Jong unable to finish it off. Wheel to the rescue. Wrong man, wrong time.
Gallagher takes, and Lonergan could do little else other than watch, and on the rebound Gallagher thumps it over the top, and no wonder his hands are transfixed to his head. Norton, teasing floating ball, Gallagher! That's the second time he's hit the woodwork. The first a free kick, this a brave header. The result the same though. Werner, King wants it. Gallagher, Leicester looking fluent. Here's Yakubu. Oh, he sneaked it in! Yakubu on his debut. Well, that's why Sven-Göran Eriksson has completed the deal to bring him from Everton. Just for this kind of opportunity that he has sneaked into the back of Lonergan's net, and Leicester lead. Heading for victory, well maybe not. Hume, of all players, the former Leicester man, denies Leicester right at the end. Howard and King to win it. No, agony.
Well, these teams most famously met in the 1969 final. Manchester City's players wearing red and blue tops over their blue kit as a mark of support for Neil Young, scorer of the only goal that day and now battling cancer. The shirts will be signed by the players and then auctioned to raise money for cancer charities, including Neil's own fund, a cause that also will resonate with tonight's match referee, Mark Halsey. Now Lloyd Dyer, Howard, and King! Deflection was a real worry for Joe Hart.
Well, I mean, again, it's just scooped into the box here from Lloyd Dyer, really, and hung up to that back post for Stephen Howard, who's back in the side. And well, he doesn't know a great deal about it, Company, but he certainly keeps his arms down to his side.
Carlos Tevez. All the way through! What a goal! Run of the mill by Tevez's recent standards, but still a special strike. King. Lloyd Dyer. And the ball came from the... Oh, Marcosi's given a penalty. I was about to say the roar came from the other end of the ground and none of the Leicester players bar Dyer showed much interest. But the most important man did, Mark Halsey. Composing himself now is the one man in the Leicester team who has scored against City before. It's Paul Gallagher, and it's 1-1. And it's the perfect response from the lower league team. One Gallagher delighted, another dismayed. Kolarov. Tevez. Zabaleta. And Silva! It's Vieira who touches it in. Silva steering it through. Johnson from an onside position makes it 3-1. And Leicester's FA Cup run may have been ended, by 2 goals in the space of barely a minute. And Tevez, onside, quick look at the linesman, now look at the goalkeeper, then a trip, and a penalty kick. And Jack Hobbs faces the music.
I mean, again, it's just all too similar to the first half, where when the ball breaks up and breaks down, the back four are all over the shop, nothing's pushed up, the 2 centre-halves are deeper. Hobbs comes across, it's a lunge, but he's got to do something because Tevez is bearing down on goals. It's a penalty kick for the Eclipse.
Chris Wheel, the goalkeeper. Carlos Tevez straight down the middle, and Wheel has his own moment, which he can savour in years to come. The day he saved a Tevez penalty. Here's Dyer. Oh, Dyer's in! Dyer scored! Leicester are still alive in the FA Cup!
Well, that's a great 1-2 off Mark Halsey. You know that much, John. And it's Sod's Law once it comes off the referee here, that it works its way in its favour for Abbey. There you go, puts it like right into his path. Couldn't have played it any better. Very tight. That's the pace again from Dyer, getting in behind. It's a lovely finish, no doubt about it, but what a part Mark Halsey's played in Leicester City, getting a lifeline in this game.
There are still 5 in the box, including Dyer for Leicester. Abbey, Hobbs, all got stuck beneath Bamba's feet. And now Leicester are short at the back. They're outnumbered by 5-3, and one of the 5 is Tevez. James Milner. Now Leicester have got a few back. Have they got enough? It's Johnson. Now they've got lots back. Kolarov with that hammer of a left foot seals the tie for Manchester City.
Oh, that was an outstretched foot, and it's going to be a penalty. Oh my goodness, Robinson went down under the challenge, and what a disastrous start that is. What a miss! This is me. This is Abbey. Yakubu. No free kick. He's in, surely. Lloyd Dyer, so quick on the turn, got on the score sheet in that 4-2 defeat against Manchester City in the Cup in midweek, and scores here for Leicester City after 8 minutes. Well, Millwall will be stung by that as James Hendry lifts the ball into the box. Samba gets it away, but Millwall back in possession. Nice strike! Oh, James Hendry with a fantastic left foot shot, arrowing into the top corner, and that's 2 goals in the space of a minute. Well, if Leicester do secure a victory here, they will move on to 39 points, which is the same total that Millwall already have. Now here's Yakubu to run at defenders, and he's got it on his left foot. Oh! Has to go down as a goalkeeping mistake. It didn't look as if Yakubu had hit that with any great venom, but somehow it's squirmed underneath the body of the Millwall goalkeeper, David Ford. Oh, it's going to go in. Well, Bamba is going to claim the goal. Yakubu with the shot. which was going well wide, but it hit Alan Dunn, I think, the Millwall defender, and then Bamba has escorted it over the line. It's 3-1. Millwall are still toiling away. Oh, it's a penalty. Hackett has gone down, and it's a penalty to Millwall. And for the second time, Chris Wheel is in the firing line, and this time the goal is scored by Jack Smith. Well, is this going to slip through Leicester City's fingers? Oh, that's a strong challenge which has left Yakubu down, and somebody might be in trouble here. It's a red card. Well, it was a wild challenge, really, by Jens Bertel Askew. Oh, they're in here! Oh, it's in! It's Bamba again! Bamba gets his second! Bamba got in behind them, and it looks as if the ball has finally gone in off the far post.
Lloyd Dyer, the throw into the 18-yard area. Yakubu gets it back here for King. Lovely goal. What a lob from Andy King. Sheffield United 0, Leicester City 1. Perfect execution. Yakubu somehow manages to contrive the pass. King finishes it off.
Here's Darius Vassell. Plenty of numbers here for Leicester at the moment. Abbey. Now Wellens keeping possession very nicely here. Gallagher has time! Great strike! Well, it's a celebration that befits the occasion, because this is a goal to remember. Wonderful strike. Van Aanholt is the man who's going to hit it! Oh, he's hit the crossbar, the goalkeeper beaten. Good control here from Yakubu. Vassell, oh, that's a lovely little touch from Darius Vassell, and King now beats one, gets the look of the bounce here. Oh, delightful. Absolutely delightful from Andy King. Just before the break as well. Perfect time to score what proved to be the perfect goal. Well, there can't be long left now before the referee blows his whistle. Well into stoppage time here. A little bit of a threat from Barnsley. It's me with a header away. Here's Mellis. Oh, he's been given time. He's been given too much time. Jacob Mellis in stoppage time. Trippier's pass is picked up here by King. Well, he has support right and left. Oh, he doesn't need it! Andy King, a second of the game. And he's making a habit of scoring really eye-catching goals. Sign of a man in confidence here, because support right and left, but went his own way. Gallagher with a corner. He's picked out Oakley here. Oakley with a volley. Good save by the goalkeeper. Steele. And just about gets away with it in the end. And Arnold. Oh, he's mishit it. Here's Norton. Oh, yes! An absolute thunderbolt from Norton. And surely now that confirms the victory here for Leicester. They're moving up the table, getting closer to those playoff places.
Vassell, Norton, Wellens, Barker touched that away from Yakubu and King, who was waiting to bounce. Yakubu making another glimpse of goal here. That is terrific! Excellently executed by Yakubu, and Leicester lead at Pride Park.
Well, it's an absolutely stunning goal. We've seen Wayne Rooney score a brilliant goal in the Premier League. This isn't too bad from Yakubu. Derby just don't clear their lines. The ball's played in by Wellens. There's no pressure on the ball. They just can't get it out of the penalty area, Derby. They just knock it up in the air. Gallagher does well to win that header, but what about this return and shot from Yakubu? Just two touches, one chest control, one on the thigh. He knows exactly where the goals are. He's a proven Premier League centre-forward, and that is a fabulous finish. Leicester have dominated the opening stages of this game, deservedly in front. That's a beauty.
Last minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half, and Leicester threatening again. Gallagher slips it through here, and they've scored again. Andy King, once more from midfield, made the run, and they've got a firm grip on this game now.
This is a quite fabulous team goal as well. Sean Barker gets sucked out of position, and when he does so, the Derby back foot all over the place. But again, midfield runners, Andy King, he scored so many goals this season by doing this, just running beyond the strikers. It's excellent build-up, there's no panic at all. Everyone in comfortable possession. Barker, you see there, gets sucked towards the ball, and then they're in big trouble. Great time pass from Gallagher, and a really tidy finish. That's what you expect from Andy King. Second goal at this stage for Leicester. You've got to feel that Derby could be well out of this game. It's a quite brilliant bit of passing, a wonderful finish at the end.
More dismay for Derby County.
Here's Gallagher with a corner. Bamba! Good save by David James. Bamba's still doing the work here. Try and keep the pressure on if he can. Always got past the defender well enough. On Yakubu! James with a fumble, and Yakubu was there to take full advantage. Well, it wasn't one of David James's most glorious moments. Just turning it into the path of Yakubu for the tap-in. There's McAllister with the corner here. Elliott. Oh, it's in! A little ricochet of headers. And there was nothing that Ricardo could do there. Well, they're looking for the winner if they can find one. Ricardo hitting it long. And Arnholt lifts it back. Now there's an opportunity here. Waghorn has got what might be the winner, and it'll be 5 in a row for Leicester. Right back in the promotion race. Fortune favours Leicester.
If the Foxes can extend their winning run to 6 straight games, they'll be within a point of Cardiff after today. Here's Olifanjana, though. He's teed up Chopra. 1-0 to Cardiff. Well, if Leicester are going to extend that winning run, they're going to have to come from behind. Ramsey can't trick his way into the area. Here's Emmanuel Thomas. 2 Arsenal loanees linking up. Emmanuel Thomas finding McNaughton. Here's Ramsey again. 2-0. It will be an uphill task for Leicester if they are to extend their winning run now.
Jutkovic. Lucas Jutkovic. Marlon King. Through the goalkeeper and in. Marlon King, the goal scorer. Norton. Cutting in, Carl Norton! How about that for an equalising goal? Westwood didn't have an earthly.
Norton. Losing out to Routledge. Miller. He's through here, Miller. Looking to get away from Bamba. Miller! Ishmael Miller has won it for Queen's Park Rangers.
Andrew Sermon to take the Norwich corner. Houlihan's got free at the near post and has scored for Norwich. Here's Vassell. Werner forward in support. His cross. Welland's header, and Leicester have equalised. They were behind for just 2 minutes. Richie Welland stooping in the 18-yard area. A header that just couldn't be kept out. Well, it was action-packed and end-to-end in the first half. Let's hope the second half delivers as well. Houlihan's gone down under Mee's challenge. He says no, but the referee has said yes. A penalty for Norwich. Right at the start of the second half. Grant Holt to take for Norwich and to score. They lead once again, the away side. And Grant Holt celebrates in front of the jubilant visiting supporters. Hanging in the air. Wilbraham allowed it to bounce. He's beat Bamba. And it's it. 3-1 now, Norwich lead. A wonderful turn and finish from Aaron Wilbraham. Gallagher always a threat from this range and scores. Just a goal separating the two sides. It's late in the day, but there is a modicum of hope for the Foxes.
Gallagher this time, a little bit of teasing there before Darius Vassell gives chase. The ball back into the area here. Scunthorpe struggling to get it away. And here comes Yuki Abe. Oh, against the bar. Lillis could do nothing about that. Still has to get across there. So does Nelson. Danger averted in the end. Gallagher, the usual taker of corners here for Leicester. And on the back post, it's Miguel Vitor. And the Portuguese scores for Leicester. Only one goal hitherto for the club, but a joyous moment for Miguel Vitor, who came stealing in at the post and just got his studs there first. Ricardo's clearance and snapped up here by Gallagher. Nudged into the area, chance maybe here. Vassell across for King, surely now! What a miss by Andy King. Should have been 2-0. Hoisted in high. To be picked up now by Richie Wellens just outside the 18-yard area. Chance for Gallagher to cross it in a second time. It's Miguel Vitor. 2 for him, 2 for Leicester, and 3 points surely on the way now. A first win in 5 is looming at Glanford Park. From Gallagher's ball in here, it's a delightful header, and what a day for him. Driven in hard and low by Norton, and the points are certainly in the bag now. Leicester are back in the hunt for a playoff place, and they are surfing.
There are 9 games to play. I think we have to concentrate on what we're doing, and if we can show the same spirit as we showed today, everything is possible. Well, depends on the others as well, but we will win a lot of games if we can do that. It's up to that, and we know, everybody knows that we have a good technical team, but the spirit today was the reason why we won the game.
Alford, somewhat of a bullet throw. Ricardo will have to go, he won't reach it, and it's Steve back in, and an excellent start for Portsmouth. David Nugent with the half volley.
Gallagher deliberating. And it reaches Wellens, and it's turned in by who else? Yakubu. On his return to the Riverside, the former Middlesbrough man. And 5 minutes gone, and Leicester ahead. And it's Yakubu's first in 6 games, and the Borough fans feared it. Here's Smallwood, and now Marvin Emnes, 1-1. Second time he's scored against Leicester this season. Earlier this season, while on loan at Swansea, he did the same. Yeah, good time to score. And maybe they're going to, surely, yes! Who got the final touch? Is it Yakubu? I think it was. 2 for Yakubu, 2 for Leicester. 2-1 right on half-time. Well, Bama's very, very close. And he's generously letting Yakubu have it. And he's onside. Yakubu, hat-trick! Yes! Inevitable. A match ball for Yakubu on his return to the Riverside. And he may be on loan, but they've clearly been working on a celebration. A little glance at the assistant, he's onside. A little glance at the defenders, he's through on goal. And he's got himself a hat-trick. Marker gives it back to Williams. That's a good finish. 3-2 and plenty of time for Borough. And no wonder Svenja and Eriksson looks exasperated. Cleared by Bamba, slammed in again. And what's he given? Handball, penalty. Well, Bruma looks absolutely perplexed. And he's clearly said something out of turn, and he's been sent off to compound the misery. Saved! Brilliant save by Wheel to deny Arca. And Tony Mowbray ponders what might have been. Stoppage time. And an equaliser. McManus. Leicester 3-1 up. It's 3-3 now.
Here's Camara. Looking to take them on here. Yakubu takes it on a little further. Camara! Through the legs. And a goal on his home debut for the striker on loan. Good start. Well, no wonder he's milking the applause here. A little bit of fortune, but he takes it well. There's Camara. Gallagher. Plenty of movement ahead of him, including that of Camara. Penalty given. The challenge from BK. And Mike Dean points straight to the spot. Well, it was very clumsy, and it was just inside. So a chance for Gallagher to make it 2 here. Oh, well, the goalkeeper very nearly got there, but it sneaks in, and Leicester have a second. Well, as calm as you like here. The goalkeeper guessed the right way, but couldn't keep it out. Here's Yakubu. Wellens. It's Gallagher again, who's going to go for goal! My word! That's a wonderful strike from Gallagher. And a third for Leicester. A touch and a turn, and a shot of some precision. Vassell. Oh, neat little interplay again here, and how good is that from Van Aanholt? Wonderful finish. Well, he's a defender on loan from Chelsea, but there are a few strikers who would like to put this one in their memory banks.
Very good performance. I'm very, very pleased with all of the players, even the substitutes coming on, did something for the team. Very solid, very focused, very concentrated, no mistakes, and I wished we had done these kind of performances always, but we haven't, of course. But today it was top class.
Neil Dance finds Scannell. Dance continues a run through the middle. Scannell will ignore him and goes himself. And Crystal Palace have a lead at the Walker Stadium. Set up for Wellens to deliver. Cleared as far as Oakley. 1-1. And what a strike from Matt Oakley. Crystal Palace couldn't clear the delivery from Wellens. And it's sat up so nicely for Oakley. Excellent goal. Ben Mee. Cleared away by McCarthy. There's Zaha. Van Orla to cross. Oh, seemed to flick out there at Van Orla, who stayed on the ground. A decision for Ian Wilkinson to make the referee, and it is red. Zaha is sent off, and Crystal Palace end with 10 men.
Cleared by Bamba. McAnuff helping it on towards Long. Leicester were hoping for an offside flag. Long is allowed to continue, and it's a good burst of pace from Long, and he's got round the back, and Kebe scores! Well, Kebe may take the plaudits, but the thanks must go to Shane Long. Sven-Göran Eriksson will be hugely disappointed. His side had stopped momentarily, hoping for an offside. The flag stayed down, and Long still had a lot of work to do, but he did it well. And McAnuff! 2 goals in 2 minutes! Leicester throw. Camera loses out. Kebe, pacey. Drives Reading on, taking on Bruma, still Kebe, still going Kebe, on towards Long, it reaches Hunt, 3-0. Leicester free kick, here's Norton. Gallagher targets in the middle if he can pick one out. And surely, no, Yakubu. Here's Hunt, Kebe wants it again. Dangerous ball cleared by Vitor. Here's Norton. And Leicester still trying. Gallagher. Yakubu. Well, surely they have to at least score today. King, their top scorer. Well, there you are. In the end, it was something sensational to get beyond McCarthy. It's probably something like 20 attempts they've had this afternoon, and at long, long last, they've found a way past McCarthy.
Mathematically, it's still possible, but for every game, it's getting more and more difficult. And yeah, we have to start to win games, and probably we need to win every game. We have a difficult one on Friday, Forest away. So, but we're going to try, and we're going to do what we did today. Hopefully, not concede that easy, and just go on working.
Dugan available again. Mee with the strong challenge. But a lucky deflection there, Nottingham Forest. What can they make of it? Tudgay well placed in the centre! That's what they can make of it! A vital breakthrough for Nottingham Forest! Lucy dispossessed there. Wellens inviting Norton forward again. Beautifully done. A testing cross as well, and cleared off the line. I think it was Morgan who got a foot to it. Back in from Oakley. Brilliant equaliser. And now it's joy at the Leicester end of the City ground.
Well, right on cue. Just as I was saying, the one thing Leicester can do is score goals. Kyle Norton, I'm wondering, has he missed his chance when he doesn't put that in? But oh no, we've got a man over. It's Gallagher, plays it in, and the clearance falls to Matt Oakley. Not noted for his goal scoring, not noted for his left foot, but have a look at how pure this strike is. He runs onto it and he drills it through the legs of Morgan, and Lee Camp is just beaten by pace. He makes a really good effort, the goalkeeper, but it's the sheer pace of the strike that gets Leicester City back on level terms, and he liked it.
This looks promising, however. Oh, it's a terrific effort, Earnshaw! The familiar celebration, and it might turn out to be the most important goal of Nottingham Forest season. There's Norton for Leicester, driven across the box, and they've equalised again. It's amazing. It's the who reacted quickest, and Forest's lead has been thrown away within a minute or so.
Wow, it's incredible. He looks at his watch again. He probably can't believe what he's just seen, but it's a carbon copy. And I ask myself the question, why is it always strikers that react first when the ball bounces off a goalkeeper? It's one of life's unsolved mysteries, but they do. It's a top strike. It may take a little deflection, and that's why perhaps Lee Camp doesn't get a hold of it. I think it's Luke Chambers that throws himself at this ball. It struck through the legs of Cohen, and that's why the keeper can't gather it. The keeper's really unlucky, but Darius Vassell is right on the spot.
Into the box it goes towards Boyd. It drops neatly, and he could have...
There he has! It's sneaked in! Oh, what a mistake! And that surely is the winning goal!
Kyle Norton has been robbed by Sordell. Danny Graham is in support, but Sordell won't need it. The deadlock broken in spectacular style from Marvin Sordell. Made it and scored it. King. Now Bruma. Oh, he's hit it, and he's scored. Two tremendous goals at the Walker Stadium. We're all level. Bruma's goal from a long, long way out. Eustace searching out Hodgson. That's a nice touch into Deeney. Now Sordell. Still Sordell. It's another brilliant goal. Watford in front again. The young striker dribbling his way to his 15th goal of the season. Ball forward by Vitor for Yakubu to chase. Loach has lost it, and Yakubu from such a tight angle. Leicester are level again on the hour mark. Hit and hope really from Vitor. And then all kinds of trouble for Loach, but Yakubu squeezes it home. Bruma. He's going to have another go, and he's done it again. Leicester take the lead for the first time in the game. Watford can't say they weren't warned about this in the first half. Another belter. Prodded forward towards King. Doyley and Loach in all kinds of trouble, and Yakubu chips it home. The 9th goal for Yakubu on loan from Everton. A delicate lob to give Leicester a 2-goal advantage. And 15 minutes from time, surely 3 points.
in the sunshine, long from the veteran Sullivan. And it's fallen for Steve Brooker. What a goal! His first of the season from the veteran. And the memory of that 5-1 thrashing at the Walker Stadium is now gone. 15 minutes remaining here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, but not for Leicester at the moment. Kamara, that's a lovely ball. Here comes Darius Vassell now. Howard's in attendance, little touch from him. Yakubu! Leicester have their goal, they have their equaliser, and who knows what may happen from now on. Doncaster 1, Leicester 1. Vassell played a big part here. Howard the little touch, and Yakubu passed it beyond Sullivan.
Wellens. Yakubu finding Gallagher. It's a teasing cross that's headed home. 1-0 Leicester. Andy King on the end of a pinpoint Paul Gallagher cross. The Leicester fans looking to end the season on a high. And one of their own, Andy King, opens the scoring. Abbey. Oh, coming on was King, and Yakubu can't miss. King's shot rattled the post. It was another goal that came from a good cross, this time on the right. Abbey's ball in. Andy King, Kamara, and now Yakubu joining in. It was just behind Yakubu, but it may fall for Abbey, and does. Ends his first season at the Walker Stadium with his first goal in English football. Yuki Abbey, the Japanese midfielder, finding the bottom corner, and 3-0 just before the break. Claims of handball, which are given by the referee. Bruma was challenged by Delaney. The referee quickly pointed to the spot after that incident. Grant Ledbetter, 20 minutes to go. Well taken penalty into the bottom corner. Bruma finds Van Aanholt. Oh, that's very, very loose, and Connor Wickham is in on goal. The keeper slipped, and he slotted it home. And all of a sudden, it's game on at the Walker Stadium. 2 goals in quick succession for Ipswich. Van Aanholt, good link-up play, and he's continued his run, the on-loan man from Chelsea. Here's King, now Kamara seals it for Leicester. Three goals in the space of 4 minutes. Ipswich thought they'd got themselves back in it, but then Kamara's goal has killed the game off now.
Look how far we've come. I wish you